I come here twice a week in the morning just for their breakfast burritos, which are by far anything better than you can get around here.
They were your all-American family. This is something, I could live 100,000 lifetimes and never expect this out of that.
I never expected this. We were just in total shock. Yeah. The kids were real friendly. Everybody here loved the kids.
The unresolved tragedy, the Candy family massacre. In a quiet neighborhood in Yukon, Oklahoma, a seemingly ordinary family lived their lives like any other. But on the night of April the 22nd, the youngest member of the Candy family, a 10-year-old boy, went to bed not knowing that he'd wake up to the most horrifying event of his life. Never in his wildest dreams did he imagine that he would discover his entire family was gone forever. Before we delve into the details, let's take a moment to send our thoughts and sympathies to the Candy family and friends. Everyone affected by this horrific loss. Let's come together to uncover the truth behind this heartbreaking tale.
I kept asking Cooper to please snap and text Ethan, and has he seen Ethan today? Has he talked to him? And I was calling Lindsay. And
they were your all-American family. This is something, I could live 100,000 lifetimes and never expect this out of that.
I was messaging Dylan and nobody would respond.
It was a regular night with no traces of an upcoming storm that was literally going to turn their world upside down. 5 family members went to sleep eternally, leaving the youngest son and brother behind. The 10-year-old boy woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of fire alarms. In his room, he couldn't hear much outside, so he went back to sleep. It wasn't until morning that he had discovered the unimaginable. His beloved family members, his father, mother, and 3 brothers, all were dead, lifeless, their faces pale as canvas. What actually transpired on the night of April the 22nd remains a mystery. According to initial reports, the patriarch of the family, Jonathan Candy, had shot his wife and 3 sons dead before taking his own life. He was found with a gun resting on top of him. Sergeant Gary Knight of the Oklahoma City Police Department stated, "It remains a mystery as to what caused Mr. Candy to murder his wife and 3 of his children. We don't know why the 4th child was spared or a motive for the killings." Today, we are looking into the tragic case of the Candy family massacre in Checks Hall Estates. The case is still under investigation as there is no concrete evidence of why Jonathan killed his wife and 3 sons. The only survivor who reported the incident was the 10-year-old son of Jonathan and Lindsay Candy. His identity remains concealed. On the morning of April the 22nd, a horrified 10-year-old boy called 911, citing that he had woken up to find his father, Jonathan Candy, 42 years of age, mother, Lindsay Candy, 39, brothers, Dylan, 18, Ethan, 14, and Lucas, 12, all dead.
I could have never imagined that ever in my whole entire life, And I'm still in shock.
Him and his kids seemed like they always got along. He just was just a family man.
I come here twice a week in the morning just for their breakfast burritos, which are by far anything better than you can get around here.
The police immediately responded and reached the crime scene. Bodies were strewn across different parts of the house. 2 of the bodies were found in the upper portion of the home, whereas 2 of them were on the ground floor. One of the kids was reportedly shot in his bed. The Candy's neighbor, Michael Burcham, stated, "The kids were real friendly. Everybody loved those kids. They swam at my house regularly and they played with my dog." Jonathan Candy was a regular guy, known for his friendly nature. He had just attended a basketball game hours before the tragedy. Reflecting on a Discover Oklahoma TV series interview that Jonathan and Lindsay appeared on about 2 years ago, they seemed happy and regular people talking about an eatery in town. Here's Jonathan Candy in some archive footage. "I came here twice a week in the morning just for their breakfast burritos, which are by far better than anything you can get anywhere else." Friends of the Candy family spoke out at a vigil held by the baseball team Ethan, the 14-year-old son, was a part of. T.J. Armstrong, the head coach, stated, "You're all-American family. I could live 100,000 lifetimes and never expect this out of that family." Wyatt Livesey, Ethan's best friend, stated, "I could have never imagined that, ever, in my whole entire life. I'm still in shock." The only surviving member of the Candy family is currently under the care of his uncle. They have created a GoFundMe account for the child to use the donations for his future well-being. According to his uncle, "All the attention has made me reflect on the road ahead and what will happen when all of this attention goes away, and what's left is the reality of this situation. The child's welfare is crucial as he navigates through the trauma of losing his father, mother, and 3 elder brothers. The trauma that comes with such deaths usually has lifelong implications.
I love the carrot cake.
I like the cannoli. The cannoli are good.
I mean, I never expected this. We were just in total shock. The kids were real friendly. Everybody here loved the kids. Swam here at his house regularly. They played with my dog.
Like we have families down here that they work, and he'd come over and mow their lawns and take care of the family. Anything he needed, he'd be there for you.
According to Sergeant Gary Knight, it's unclear what made Candy want to go through the home killing his children, but make no mistake about it, what happened in that residence was nothing short of a massacre. The unresolved mystery of the Candy family has left the community confused and heartbroken. What apparently seemed like a normal, happy American family ended up meeting their death in the most devastating manner. This incident serves as a reminder for all of us to check up on our loved ones regularly. Violence is never the answer to any conflict. Ensure your mental health is in check and that your loved ones feel emotionally safe. As we urge you to report any case of domestic abuse in your area, stay in touch with your local mental health helpline in case of suicidal thoughts or inclinations. We wish safety and health to everyone. Make sure you like and share this video to spread awareness regarding mental health, domestic abuse, and violence. As responsible citizens, we must all be vigilant of our surroundings and report any signs of abuse immediately. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.